Welcome to Tantrum House. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Katie.
And today we're going to be reviewing Time Stories Expedition Endurance. Now, there won't be any spoilers in the first half of our review. We'll talk about the theme and enjoyability, and the second half will give you a good warning when we talk about the specifics of the game.
Now, the Time Stories Expedition Endurance is based on real-life events of the ship the Endurance and its crew that tried to be the first ones to cross Antarctica on foot. Now, I know this story and I was familiar with it, so I was really excited to hear that it was going to be a Time Stories module. And just like all the regular modules, you're going to need the base game to play this.
So the mechanics of this Time Story module are very similar to all the previous modules, with a few notable exceptions, and there were some surprises that threw us off and we had a great time playing. Theme.
Well, the theme of this, as I've already said, is the Expedition Endurance, which I was familiar with, and that I was so practically giddy over it. Besides that, there's just there's some neat plays, some different things that go along with it. The theme is pretty interesting with a neat mystery. Replayability.
Now, this is a Time Stories module, so there really isn't any replayability, although we did have a good time going back through the cards and see what we missed in the first run. This is a good one that you could teach this game and help moderate a module for people who haven't played it. Enjoyability.
So we thought this was a lot of fun. We played with a whole group of ladies, and it was just a great time. One of those ladies had never even played Time Stories, so that was her first time through, and she picked it up really well. Overall, it was a really great time for us, and we really enjoyed it.
Spoiler alert! All right, this is the part of the video where we talk about the specifics of the game. So if you have not played this module, turn the video off now, go buy it and play it, and then come back and hear our opinions. First, we were really surprised on our first run that our time units got cut in half. So we knew right away that we wouldn't be finishing the round.
And one of the things that was really cool that we loved were the insanity cards. I just loved being insane. It was so cool to me that I had a card that nobody else could see and was going to make me act or do things differently based on what I encountered or what other people decided.
We never actually had anybody die in this scenario, which we were really disappointed because that meant we didn't get to go to location 666.
Bummer.
Yeah. We felt like there was something missing in the fact that there was a big part of the theme that we didn't get to explore. There should have been a little more with attacks on some of the cards. I know, I remember Asylum, every card you flipped over, you had to beat something or kill some type of creature. And in this, there was almost nothing.
Yeah. I also got the green goo timestamp in the first round, which I kept thinking was going to make me go somewhere or do something. And it never really came into play except for the last round. And I felt like it was a warning that maybe I shouldn't do that. So I actually didn't even go to where it would have helped me in the last round. So yeah, that was kind of sad too.
One thing that was slightly disappointed about was the actual Cthulhu theme. I feel like that slapped on a lot of games, and we didn't even get to some of those parts, so it wasn't as enjoyable for me as I probably could have been just following the main true life story. There weren't as many puzzles. There were places where they could have been added in with the journaling and other parts of the story, and I feel like that was all missed. But with the group of ladies that we played with, this was the most fun that I've had with the Time Stories module.
Yeah, and I was going to say that I've seen some other reviews and some other people online saying that this wasn't one of their favorite modules. They didn't seem to understand some of the things that happened. And I think just knowing the story beforehand and having been familiar with it really helped my enjoyability of it, just because it really changed my perspective on what was going on.
Tantrum House Ladies gives Expedition Endurance 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. Yeah. Ryan always completely straight on.
Will try to make himself look bigger.
We should do like the Wonder Twin powers.
Okay.
Like this.
We're going to be talking about time stories